I think it's just keying in on the scouting report and taking away their characteristics and what they want to do and just locking down with intensity.
What's it mean to be able to have a game where you're down 8 points, 6 points with 8 minutes to go and be able to come back to win?
I think that's huge for us, especially going into postseason. That'll be good because we know how to play in those games and we know how to play those situations, and I think that experience will help us down the road.
All right, 20 straight wins. I guess you guys are in the middle of it, so I guess it's hard to kind of step back and appreciate it for what it is. But are you able at all during this streak to kind of sit back a little bit and think, oh, this is pretty cool. This doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, we're just trying to enjoy it and just go out every day and play our game and get another win.
In your mind, what makes this team special?
I think the fact that we share the ball and we can all trust each other, and if somebody's having an off night, there's another kid to go to, and we have kids that can step up off the bench too.
What areas do you feel like you guys still need to clean up before the postseason?
I would say communication and transition for sure, and just talking to each other and locating shooters.
We just had to have our eyes on the shooters. They started shooting really well, so we just had to identify them and get out when we could.
Obviously, like I was talking about with Coach, you guys have won a lot of games by a lot of points, during this 20-game win streak. But do you almost take more out of a game like this where you're able to face some adversity and still come out on top?
I mean, yeah, it's nice to play games like this. I would rather they be a little, not as close. But, I mean, I trust my teammates, and we're a mature team, so we know what to do when it's that close.
20 straight wins. What's made this team so good for the last month and a half, 2 months?
I mean, we trust each other. That's the number one thing. Like, if Kendall wants to go out and score 30, that's fine. I'm going to keep giving her the ball. If Lex wants to, I mean, no matter what, it doesn't matter. We're all scorers, and we can just do whatever we want.
You've obviously, there have been some good teams here at Indiana Tech over the last few years. Is this the best team that you've been a part of here? If so, why?
I've enjoyed all my teams I've been a part of. Yes, we're winning more this year, but this team is more we can all score and we all trust each other, so we all have the right attitude with each other. So
where can you guys still get better in the last part of the regular season before the postseason starts?
Yeah, we're gonna need to work a lot on transition defense. I mean, we got lost a few times, but yeah, we'll get it in practice.
Yeah, I think it's a sign of a mature team. Our players knew what we needed to do. They knew, to get in the offense that we want to run, we've got to get stops. So we can go in transition, get the ball moving a little bit. And I think for 3 quarters, we did really well. The third quarter, we didn't come out of halftime. So, but I think they scored in single digits 3 of the 4 quarters. That's pretty good defensively for us. We're going to win a lot of games doing that.
You guys have obviously beaten a lot of people pretty badly during this stretch, but to have a game where you face some adversity and have to come back, I guess how much as a coach do you kind of relish these opportunities to see your team handle the adversity and come back and still find a way to win?
Yeah, they're a very good team. They know us very well. They're going to guard us and defend us. I think the best possible out of teams we're going to play. And it's good I ran out of timeouts with a minute and a half, a minute 40 to go in the game. And our players were able to execute late game situations, execute switching defenses, inbounds plays, all of that stuff with no timeouts. So just our maturity, and that's a sign. And it's great to play those close games, but still come out with the win.
Is this 20 straight? 19 straight? 20 straight. 20 straight. I guess just, during this stretch, what's impressed you most about how this group has, I guess, been able to handle business each and every single time out?
Yeah, 20 in a row is nothing to shake your head about and be upset about. Definitely, it's a cool ride. I think the biggest thing that I enjoy about it is I enjoy our players. I enjoy the people that I come to work with every day, and that's our players, that's our coaching staff. It makes it fun when you enjoy the people that you're doing it with. And we've kept that same mentality, selfless mentality of, we don't care who gets the points, we don't care, who gets the exposure. All we care about is that we get the win. And they've stayed true to that, every single one of them, and so it's nice to coach players like that nowadays.